guys, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to see how to create a laptop assembly using Creo parametric. Okay, so all these parts I have done in my live session itself. So most of you guys have seen in the live session itself. Okay, so some of you guys have requested for a voiceover video. So I'm just posting this video for assembly and including the link for accessing the part. Okay, so first of all, sorry. Let me first open up the this is the assembly here. Okay, so let's hide this and let's go for shading with edges for the first time. So after that we can create some sort of scenes here. Okay, so we can go for the view and we can edit the scene. Okay, so that it will look like a realistic laptop. Okay, so it consists of three parts. Okay, so the first part is a base part. Okay, so I think this is the toughest part because we have to create all the text for the keys here. You can see here we have to text like for all these keys. Okay, so it involves various of sketches and extrude. Okay, so for detailed tutorial, watch my live session which I have done 2 days back. Okay, I'll pin this live session link on the below description. You go and watch there. Okay, or else if you don't have enough time for that, you can access this part. I can give the description link below. You can access that, okay, by downloading this part. Okay, so here let me just explain the detailing that I have done. Okay, so I have done a power button here and then for the light for the power button. So on this side I have a USB and here I think this is a SSD, right? I don't know what is this. Okay, so here we have a light and here we have a name called Lenovo, and this is a like mouse pad here, so here like they have given like this is an ideal pad 3 model. Okay, so they have given some e-support here, so I just have mentioned only for education purpose here. Okay, so this is our graphics and 5500 series, and on this left side here you can see a headset port and C-type and HDMI, and here a USB, and this is a like power cable here. Okay, so here you can see deeply I have done more and more detailing here. You can see here everything like inch by inch I have done this part. Okay, so on the back here I have created two holes here, one side here and one side on the opposite for inserting a for a it's like a connecting rod mechanism. So I've done a rod here, so by using a cylinder mechanism we can place one more part on the top. Okay, so this is the first part. Okay, so for the coloring I just have edited the color for the exact color which I have in my laptop. Okay, so for that I have chosen for a silver matte color. Okay, so and then other than that everything is misc black and PTC ceramic. Okay, so this is metallic aluminum and this red is painted red. Okay, so this is the first part. So then let me just go back into the second part. So the second part is let's go for the display. After that we can see the connecting rod. Okay, so display, it looks like a very simple thing, but here you can see one complicated thing is like we have to create this connecting part. Okay, so this must be some sort of tapper here, so we have to add some sort of angle here. So this is the first thing that I have experienced as a very toughest thing here, right? So you have to, because I don't have any exact angle for creating this, I'm just measuring my own laptop for creating this part. So for this angle I just have assembled and I have used that like top down assembly mechanism in here. Okay, so after that I measured the angle in the assembly itself, so then I came back to this part and I have created this sort of angle feature here. Okay, so once you watch that live session you can have a good looking view there, because everything, but in live session it will take, definitely it will take some time guys, so don't worry about that. It will take around 6 or 8 hours to create the part. It may look like a very easy part, but I have to measure everything and I have to do side by side. I'm just using this Creo in my laptop. I'm recording in my laptop. Side by side I have to measure my laptop itself. Okay, so that is a very hard thing that I have done, so don't sorry for that. Okay, so the next thing is for a camera port here, and other than that, that's all. This is a simple part like I said before. So the next one is the connecting rod. So this is very simple. you can see like a normal rod which is connecting, which is going to connect the display and the base plate. Okay, so here the assembly is very simple. At first, make this laptop base as a default position. Here you can see, make this as a default. Okay, so next one, C rod. The C rod is going to be a pin mechanism because this is going to be a rotation motion. So here use this both axis as a pin mechanism and face as a like a translation axis. Okay, so this is a translation, and for the axis, we will select this axis. Okay, so after you've done this, let's be like, after that also we have to place this display. Okay, so for the display, either you can use cylinder mechanism, but if you use the cylinder mechanism only, out of 3 direction, only 1 direction only we can able to place. Out of x, y, z, we can only place a single axis. Okay, so if you place this axis, you can see the part can be moved like this. Okay, and then this direction also. Okay, so we have to use pin mechanism, because in that pin mechanism we can have a 2 directional motion. One is axis, one is face. Okay, like I said before, it is a translation. Okay, either you can go for the user defined also, because we have already used one pin mechanism for the connecting rod here. Okay, so the same process we have to repeat that, but here in this I have done a distance coincident, like distance relationship. Okay, so distance constraint. Axis, it will be same, it is a coincident relationship, but on the translation you can see it has some distance, because it should not allied with the corner surface. It should have some gap, right? So here you can see, so the gap is 11 on this side from the edge of this connecting rod. Okay, so same on the other side. Once you place one side, that's fine. Okay, so after this assembly, like as usual, we have created a servo motor. Like you can go for the applications mechanism, and other mechanism, go for the servo motors. Okay, so if you have no idea about this servo motors and mechanism analysis, you can go and watch my previous video. Not my previous video, in our channel we have a tutorial for everything. Okay, so you can go and watch that, or else if you need some specific tutorial, you can comment below. I will upload a separate video for that. Okay, so here under that, let's go for the motors. Here I have done a motor previously, see the direction. Okay, so here for the profile detail, for the coefficient, this should be a very slow mechanism, right? So if we done fast, it may broke. So that's why I just have used the coefficient value of 10 degrees per second, and driven quality, definitely it will be angular velocity. Okay, so yeah, it is a constant, I forgot about that. Okay, so everything is assembled here. So the next thing is for the appearances, everything you can see that the silver matte color, and here misc black color. Here I have done some detailing on the back for that like hot air will come out, right? It's like exhaust, right? So I have done this holes, and yeah, detailing, everything will be perfect in here, like my exact laptop. So here the next thing that we have to do is coloring. So for the mechanisms, okay, I have done analysis here, so I will use that later. So before that, I have to add some scene here. So for that, I'm just going to scenes, and I would like to select this workshop scene. Okay, it looks good, but here you can see the base plane is on different side. You can see the reflections on the bottom. So let me just go for the edit scene environment. Let me turn on the reflection, and let me just change it to the back side. Okay, so yep, it's good, right? So let me just okay, shadows. Okay, everything is good. Okay, so you can see now this looks like a realistic laptop right now, right? So it may look like a more like a polished surface, but okay, it looks, you can see every detailing now, it's look like a good, right? So yeah, so the next thing here, okay, so it will be definitely, it will be a mechanism, sorry for that. Okay, I have some message over there. So the mechanism, I have already done analysis, so let me just go for the applications, and here let me just drag it like this. Okay, mechanism, and here we have a playback, and I'll share you this playback like definitions also. Okay, so that will be easy for you. Anyway, once you go for the playback, it will be closed because that is a start position. So make it full and let me check out whether it is, yeah, you have to zoom out. Okay, and here we go. Yep, get into the loop. Okay, play. So now you can see it has a good mechanism here. Wow, good, right? So yeah, so you can also I think this looks like a very realistic part, right? So let's go for the view, and I just want to edit the scene to the normal. Okay, I think it has been changed. Yeah, now it is good. So let's go for the edit scene, environment, back, close. Okay, now it looks like good, right? So I have to drag it back to the previous position. Yep. Okay, so that's all guys. So I hope you guys have understood. So thanks for watching, and we will see the next video with a very interesting content. Until then, bye.